Hey guys, this is a video on the Tanfoglio limited custom gun right there. So I'm gonna show you guys something I just did to the gun. Basically, the computer and everything, they say that this gun is full day takedown. You can take this gun like a real gun, and you can. And the effect that you can go, what you do is you put the slide back slightly, and you pop out your slide lock. And your slide comes right off. You have your lower receiver. This video doesn't have anything to do with the lower, just the upper, so I'll show you that. So it says you can take it off, right? You can. It has the all, looks similar. You have your barrel, your firing pin area, or the system, this gun, your gas area. And then you have your recoil rod and your barrel. Now, on this gun, the barrel and recoil rod and everything don't work the same as an airsoft gun, and it's made differently, so you can't take it apart the same way. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, and that's what people don't like. It took a very long time to figure out how to get the barrel off. I looked it up on the computer. I couldn't find any videos on YouTube, so I'm making one. Basically, you take your recoil rod and spring, push it down, right? Then you pop your barrel and your thing up because it kind of sticks to this. So you let those drop down. You take your outer barrel, kind of push it out at an angle. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. It's tricky. Put it out at an angle. And then your outer barrel comes, I'll show you in a second. See, basically what you want to have to hold this down with your thumb. Hold this down with your thumb. And then put the outer barrel like this, and kind of, when it's right here, you want to tilt it out like this. So instead of having it like this, you want it to be like that, so you can slide the outer barrel out. Alright? The recoil rod and recoil spring are actually the same system they use on the real gun. Even the recoil rod looks similar. So you have your spring. The parts aren't as strong, like the springs aren't as strong as the real gun, but so you have your spring, and then under that you have your bushing, ring, what do you want to call it, O-ring? Not O-ring, bushing. And then your stronger, smaller spring. This is actually a very strong spring. Goes under that. And then you have your recoil rod, which looks identical to the real thing. Literally, almost. This part not, but this part in the design looks exactly like the real gun. So I'll put that aside. See, you have your recoil system, and that's what gives this gun this great smooth recoil, and that's plus the way the gun was made. Here you have your barrel. You have your nice brass barrel. You see, this gun doesn't have a very long barrel. For the size of the gun it is, it doesn't actually have a very large barrel, but KWC has great hop-up systems, and this gun works great. It's a medium-sized barrel. It's a 5-inch, but great gun. Very accurate, very fast shooting. See, it has a little bit of wobble, but that's good. You want to keep this gun oiled up though, because the rubber, the hop-up rubber, you don't want it to dry out because this gun gets cold because it's a CO2 gun. So then what I did to this gun is, this gun right here, people, when they figured out how to take the spring out and everything, you can't get your barrel out. You can't drop it and pull it out this, like put it forward and then pull it out. And you can't take it and pull it out like that. And there's, what you have to do is, see this bushing in here? I found out that if you take the barrel, like this, unlock it from the, take it, and you spin it. So you see it's like this? See how you can spin it? Like that. Adjust it. See, there you go. You spin it and pull out. It should come out. But it won't, because there's this bushing right here. Alright? And that blocks the hole, so the spring will fit in and not come out. Sorry. I have a cold or something. So, what you do is you take something, an object, and you push it out. And this is the piece that you get. You have to be careful you don't want to scratch the gun. This is the piece you get. It's actually a two-piece system. Find something. It's okay. Basically, you have your black piece right here, and you have a stainless steel smaller piece that fits in. Alright? Like that. Again, this is one piece. They don't take two pieces and stick it together. This is a CNC'd piece of metal. I don't know what you get to exactly, but it's one full piece. Like they didn't mix two pieces together. Put it aside. And now you have the barrel. Your slide in your barrel. So what you do is you unlock the barrel from the slide, spin it, and it comes right out. You have your slide, you see through, fully open. See? So you can take this gun down and take it all the way down, but it doesn't take down realistically like your real gun would. Now, the thing I do like though is that the barrel is realistic to shape. Alright? This barrel, with its weird alien looking shape, is how a Tanfoglio barrel would look. See, it has these big lugs which stick. People always wonder why there's these two little lines right here. These two lines, when the barrel lines up, when the slide is closed, these lock into place. These two pieces lock into each other, and then the ejection port piece up here lines up, closes, locks the gun. But as you can see, the barrel goes from thin to wide, but it also kind of looks like it. I can't explain the shape, but you can see it has that weird, almost like it goes up. That's not really. It just gets really wide, and then this makes it look like it's going up, but it's not. It's just widening. So the reason you would want to take the barrel off is if you wanted to like strip the paint off of it, do anything engraved. I don't know how you do engrave something on the barrel, but you could. But also to take the red tip off. It's a lot safer to take the red tip off of the gun when you just have the barrel, and that way you won't damage the gun. You don't want to damage the gun trying to take the red tip off. But that's that, and then you want to do this when you get the gun, because if you don't, you'll get this on the barrel. This gun doesn't get oiled well, and then this happens. Half the reason for that is because the screw that holds the sight on, this little Allen screw right there, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you're probably not able to see this, but basically, I'm not even trying to show you. The screw goes through the slide and ends up on the other side of the slide, on the inside, about right in the middle, about right here. So it helps strip off the paint, and then that keeps on stripping. I'm not saying it's a bad system, it's a great system. You can see, this is where the slide locks when it goes back with the slide lock. Here's the part where you can, to push the slide lock out. They didn't do a great job coloring this gun, but they did a very good job making this gun very sturdy and very easy to work with. And the main point of this video, which I somehow forgot what I was going to say, was with getting these lugs out, alright, getting this piece out, it won't come out, alright. When you first get the gun, that piece is going to be stuck in here, because on surrounding this piece, it's going to kind of curve in, so it's going to like loop in, because I think they like tapped the metal a little bit so it would stick in, and that way you couldn't take the piece out, because I really don't want you to take this gun apart, but you have to really clean it. So what I did is I took a small circular file, like a cylindrical shaped file, very fine file, and then just went across that tube and filed it just the slightest amount. You don't have to worry about filing it too much, because you won't file it too much, but even if you do, it won't really affect the gun. You don't want to, because it's not good for it, but it won't destroy your gun. And then, as you can see, now a piece just fits in nice and smooth. So yeah, again, this gun is just really well made, and I think it looks really cool. Even the way the lower receiver is made is similar to the real gun. The way the trigger works is similar. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the same, but it is very similar. So to put it back together, what you do is you take your barrel at an angle, drop it in, and the side, and then you take your piece, and the way you know how to drop which side goes in is the piece that has this cutout goes this way in. So you would put it, the hole, like that. Then you take your recoil rod and recoil spring, right? Drop it in, right? Hold that down with your thumb, and let the outer barrel drop down. Then you take your inner barrel. It's going to be hard for me to show you. Fuck. Oh, shit. Alright, this might take a second. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. Didn't lose anything. 1 second. It just went behind my dresser. So, you didn't lose anything, just got some dust on it. I just clean that off. And then I'll show you how to do it. Alright. So, everything's still on there. Alright, so you take your recoil rod and recoil spring, push it in. I just oiled the gun, so it slipped out of my fingers. So this, drop your barrel in, and then you angle the barrel outward, and your inner barrel should slip in, and then you just kind of work it back, and there you go. You've got your upper back together, as you can see. Alright, now, again, probably not going to put the gun back together, but I'll just do it. I'll take the hammer back, it just makes it easier to slide back. Take your gun. Now this gun, since it has this piece, see how this piece goes up and down? See that? That'll mess the gun up. It'll get the metal stuck together and it'll lock it up. So what I do is I hold it like that, and I'll put the gun at an angle like this. Slide it on. And then you take your piece, put it in, slide back slightly. Try and get something to show you guys, but there we go. See it? Yeah. And then the guns back together. And that's also how you adjust the hop up, but you don't need to do all that to adjust the hop up. Just take the slide off to adjust the hop up. But I would suggest doing that to clean the gun, to get everything working order. But it is weird though. You can see the size of this gun, and it actually has a surprisingly short barrel. Like, I'd say the barrel is that long on the gun. So that's kind of funny, but it's a very accurate, very reliable gun, very fast action, very sturdy metal, and again, almost every single thing on this gun is metal. There are a lot of customizing you can do with the gun, but not customizing parts that you like go out on the internet and buy. Customizing you have to do on your own. Because they just don't make customized parts for this gun. So if you want to like strip the paint off, make it look cool, like strip the paint off the slide and keep everything else the color, or strip off everything except for like the grips. I don't know, just strip the paint off the grips off the whatever this piece is called. Just slipped my brain. But you can also get a rail I don't know where you can get them. I've looked for so long because I think it'd be really cool to have a site on here. But they do sell them with the Tanfoglio Gold Customs. But I don't know where you could get them. It has the screws for them, but I don't know where you can get them. So, yeah, you can also take off your safety. If you don't want to have an ambidextrous safety, you can take off, there's a little screw right here, Allen key, tiny little one, and unscrew that, take this right off, and then you have your ambidextrous safety. But I like an ambidextrous safety. I don't know, it just suits me. So again, a lot of people don't like this gun because it's heavy. I like it, so, you know. If you have any questions about how to do it, hit me up, because, you know, if you have any little questions, I'll help you. It took me a really long time to figure out how to do this. After you do it the first 2 times, you get the hang of it, and you're able to do it. But it is really, really hard the first time. So, you know, if you have any questions about how to do it, hit me up. I'll help you out. So, yeah, Tanfoglio Limited Custom, great gun.